Okay, sorry it's been 47 years. Okay. Um, so basically the reason it's taken me so long is, my mum has been, like, ill for, like, a long time. Um, like, she's got, like, some sort of throat cancer issue, don't even fucking know, like, but she can't, like, eat or anything, and just bleh. And she's got, like, tumours, like, on her liver and kidney, laptop. Um, and that was, but they're fine. But gotta keep an eye on them. Um, so like she's been like getting worse, getting headaches, and whatnot. And then like the other day, we found out that she has a brain tumor, but she she's probably gonna be okay because it's on the pituitary gland, and they're usually fine. But we're just waiting now to find out what type of tumor it is. So like obviously stressful situation, but it's kind of a positive because like now we know why she's been so ill, and hopefully they can sort of sort it out now a bit. But obviously it's scary, and it was like a bit of a stress situation, and I was just sort of trying to fucking deal with that, so I hadn't done a video. But yes, also there's like nothing to talk about really. But we're gonna try. So obviously I said last time I was gonna do a video on like Liz. I've been doing research. You know what? Not really a whole lot of anything really like exciting. I think it's a bit more because some stuff that there's like actually sort of you could be like, yeah, that happened. But this is more just like, this could have happened, and then, but I'll give you the jummy. Yeah. But first we'll get like the updates out of the way. Unfortunately, all of these updates are from TikTok, which is great. Um, I love Taylor on TikTok. TikTok, because she looks like she's having fun. Um, and we get some fun looks occasionally. But also, I'm scared because, cringe. But, it's fine. If she's having fun, that's all. Um, but yeah, so we had the Wildest Dreams TikTok come out, and obviously she looked really fucking gay in it, which is great. And then obviously we got Wildest Dreams, which was also sexy. But yeah, the Wildest Dreams TikTok was very good for my eyesight and my mental health. So that's great. Um, Also, what the fuck is going on? Like, Red is obviously being released earlier for like multitude of reasons. But I'm like, why is 1989 just like fucking rearing its head? Like, what's happening? Tell me, bitch. You're not bitch. I love you so much, but like, bitch. Fucking fuck off. Um, and then obviously she's been doing her likes because, as we know, she likes to bounce from social media platform to social media platform, and we've left Tumblr and we are now firmly on TikTok. Taylor time. And she liked one the other day, which is very sexy. Is a girl. I'm gonna doing like, what was it? It was like outfits inspired by like folklore it girls. You know what I mean? So like August James Bay, James girl James, female James, as we know. Taylor liked and commented on it. Confirmation of what we've been knowing since Betty's conception. And it's very good for everyone involved, I think. So that's just fantastic to hear. Do you know what I mean? Like, Betty is, we know who you are, we know what you are, we know where you come from, and we know how you got there. So, Girl in Red, was like performing at like a festival or some shit, and she was like, Taylor like sent me like a fan art of my own lyrics, because obviously we know Taylor loves to paint. Why are you the way that you are? Explain that to me. I'd like to hear what you have to say.
I got a strange email from someone called Taylor. It was a really long fucking email from Taylor Swift where she wrote, like, I swear to God, it was like a paragraph of how much she loved my album. It was like, she loved every single song. I was like, oh my God, I absolutely love you. This is so fucking cool. You're the coolest ever. And then I got a package in the mail from Taylor fucking Swift, who I honestly cannot express how much I adore her. And then I opened it in the car because I just couldn't wait until I got home. And she had made paintings for me with, honestly, I don't even know. Okay, she sent me a bunch of merch. She wrote me a beautiful letter, and it smelled like her. I swear to God, she put perfume on it. It smelled like Taylor Swift. And she made two paintings where, like, two flowers where she put my lyrics on it, like put me on a field with daisies, and then some other lyrics from some other songs. And then she said, like, words by Marie, blurry peony by Taylor. And it's like, it's framed on my wall now. I swear to God.
This means absolutely nothing at all, but she liked Phoebe's TikTok, which includes the song Silk Chiffon, which obviously Phoebe features on, with Muna, which is Lesbian Anthem. And obviously Taylor collabed with Phoebe. Can I speak? Phoebe, so it doesn't mean fuck all, but just the fact that she has heard that song is very good for me and my lungs. So yeah. So on to the Liz shit now. This will be very brief because I don't know if I don't know if I'm sold. I've got my research here because I have the brain of a sieve. So they first met in 2006. Taylor did like a performance at a bar, and they met in the meet and greet line, and she was like, I want to be a singer, and Taylor was like, move to Nashville, bitch. And then that was that. And then they met again in 2007, same sort of situation. And then they met again in 2008, where like Liz was on like it was a contestant on some dance fucking thing. But Taylor did a MySpace post about her and was like, I actually knew this bitch, and was like, something special about her. I'll pop that in to see so you can see what she says. And then after the final encounter, Liz, who grew up in LA, moved to Nashville because Taylor told her to. And then like Liz joins the band as a backup singer, and what? So essentially the usual. They become close pretty much straight away. Like before Liz is even probably in the band, like she was at Austin's birthday party. She was like helping Taylor like choose from auditions, and then, you know, obviously you've got the homoerotic like interactions on stage, like with You Belong With Me, and then later on fucking Better Than Revenge. You know that fucking thing where it's like girl bullying when they always she pushes, yeah. But yeah, basically they would like share rooms as well, like on tour, like pretty much straight away, which obviously is fine, but apparently that's unusual. Allegedly, I don't fucking know because I'm not fucking, do you know what I mean? But you know, the usual patterns that we see here, like just getting really close to a girl, and then, and if you remember the TikTok I put in my last video, where like it was like the You Belong With Me outfit thing. Yep, no, I Knew You Were Trouble outfit. That's from a vlog that Liz is in, and she's literally wearing like the exact same outfit with the key in the fucking circle t-shirt. So what the fuck does that mean? I don't fucking know, but it's there, and you're gonna take it. On the 16th of May 2009, Taylor does a Tom Petty cover, and apparently Liz loves Tom Petty. Apparently it's all over her social media and whatnot. You know, you can have a look if you want. I can't be asked. And like apparently this is important because she references Oregon like 74 million times after this, allegedly. Sparks Fly is put on the album with a revised Green Eyes edition. The secret message is Portland, Oregon, and Taylor refers to the venue and the lucky one. So, and people are like, what? I don't know what Oregon's about. So people may think this may be connected to Liz. Yeah, but basically she just has like bare like tweets on MySpace where they're like, oh, Liz, hanging out with Liz, love Liz, Liz is my bitch, do you know what I mean? And they could just be besties because girls can be besties, even gay ones. Basically that like continues forever, but then like Liz gets a boyfriend, and obviously Taylor has like Taylor Lautner, and fucking Jake Gyllenhaal happens, and then Diana even comes into it at some point. So people seem to think that maybe they were like a friends with benefits sort of thing, Liz, but I don't know. Yeah, and like people try to be like, Liz was jealous, but it's just like really vague tweets that like are just like could be about anything in song lyrics. So I'm just like, I'm not buying into that shit because I'm just like, okay, like fine, I wasn't there, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what this means. But yeah. Oh, also I've got to, you know, when Taylor sang with Stevie Nicks, like she got a necklace from Stevie that Stevie gives to friends apparently, and she gave it to Liz allegedly because like Liz has the necklace. So and also when Taylor was doing the photo shoot for Red, the guy who did it was Liz's roommate, and she was like, oh, I saw these like things you did for Liz, and then they like basically were inspired by the photos Liz took, you know, like the booklet photos, which is sexy. Yeah, but like just before Red, Liz left the band and she sort of went solo, and it seems like they sort of beefed because like she just stopped wishing her happy birthday and all that. You know, when you know the typical like contact ended. We know, we all we know. During the Red tour, Taylor like during Red did like the that Liz would always do during Better Than Revenge, and that was like their thing that they always did together. So like people think maybe that's like a reference potentially. During Stay Stay Stay, there's like a carousel in the background, and Liz and not me forgetting Taylor's name, excuse me, like met at the Orange County Fair at some point. I don't fucking know. So people think that's connected, but you know, I'm just putting things that like could potentially, because you know, I'm not like a all the time, so like who knows. But in 2014 there's like a bit of a reconciliation, but like on Twitter and stuff, so they would tweet each other and be like, miss you, so they sort of seem to be in better and she continues to sort of talk about Taylor in 2015 and in 2016. Wow. It seems a bit one-sided at this point. She's being like, Miss Taylor, and I think she got married as well. So Liz then releases a song, and the music video is very similar to I Knew You Were Trouble, and apparently the same key necklace. And she released a song called Hate You, and at the end of the video she kisses a blonde bride breaking up the wedding. Speak now, fucking because in the Speak Now booklet thing, Liz is the, you know, the bride that's like in the video. So yeah, so basically from that point onwards it's just Liz being like, oh, I love this song, and just sort of, you know, one-sided social media interactions. So in my opinion, maybe something happened early on, but I think potentially just friends. IMO. She has these songs that people like are like, oh, they're kind of similar lyrics, but I don't know. I think they were just friends, but this is, you know, I just thought I'd give you the information. You tell me what you think and look into it yourself maybe and see if you find anything more interesting than I did, because I was a bit like, oh. But yeah. Thank you for being so patient. I'm sorry that this took so long. Love. Also, thank you, Angie. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, Angie.